This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we are right.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
How can the Wizards not be confident when they look as good as that?
Well, guys,
David, thanks. So the New York starting five, they've got Peyton. Randall out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Barrett in at the 2 spot. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Peyton with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Barrett kicks to Peyton. And he makes good on the layup.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Left side, Wall. Beal from long range. The Knicks pull it in. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Wants to get it to Harkless and does. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Floats it up for Randall. It's stolen by Bryant. Beal, the pass to Wall. To the paint, Harkless with the steal. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Barrett slams it in.
Barrett's instincts on the move and on the fast break are something that this offense will benefit from.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Peyton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Randall throws it down.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
To the inside, Bonga. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Peyton. Kicks it out to Gibson. Good work defensively by Bryant. The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Bonga and the powerful one-handed slam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Barrett dishes to Peyton. Randall against Wall. Gibson, he gets it in there.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Left side, Wall. Here's Bonga. Outside for Beal. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Got a piece of it and stolen by Peyton. Right side, Gibson. Peyton outside. Back to Gibson. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
No doubt, Greg, you are known as being a gritty, in-your-face defender, and when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And a fast break now for New York. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Passes it to Bonga. Knocked away. It's stolen by Randall. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Payton finds Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. And Randall throws it down.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Outside, Wall. The Wizards with another miss. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Gibson. Pass to Payton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harkless, and that one is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Deal against Barrett, out to Payton. Over Wall, and the Knicks good for two.
Good show of confidence. Payton looking good, trying his luck from the interior that time.
Ball's knocked loose. The three from Bryant, and so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Davis Bertans. Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Brown, and it's Mahinmi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Out to the right wing. Here's Bullock, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so Bullock nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Robinson comes to help. Mahinmi kicks to Payton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The Knicks leading by 6. Now Bullock. The pass to Knox. Back to Bullock. Lets the 3 fly. That shot no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Brown. Stolen away. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. And the dunk by Robinson.
Ntilikina wreaking some havoc this time on the defensive end. A bit of his calling card being shown there.
Inside. And they double up Brown. The 3 from Bertans. Ntilikina with the rebound. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. And a switch here also for New York. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. Now here's Ellington, covered by Smith. Ellington the pass to Robinson. Here's Knox. No points in the game yet for him. Robinson finds Ellington. Clock at 4. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 8. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Pass to Robinson. Ellington with it, working on Smith. Ellington the pass to Robinson. Here's Knox. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Knox has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
The offense is going to get a little bit more lethal with Knox being able to hit that.
For 3, Smith. Knicks with the rebound. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Beal's checked in for Payton.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target, and R.J. taking care of the rest.
Beal taking his time here. Passes it to Wagner. To the right side. Hachimura finds Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. From deep. Wall. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks leading by 13. In the corner, Barrett with it. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. R.J. sniffing out the opportunity there.
Outside for Beal. Pass to Bonga. Hachimura with it. Outside, Beal takes a 3. He can't get that one. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. The shot's good from Ellington.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And he recovers it. And Wall kicks to Hachimura. There's Beal with the 3. Randall grabs the board. Now, here's Barrett. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And stolen by Wagner. And so it's the New York Knicks. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are way out in front, leading. And
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Julius Randle is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Payton. Then it's Barrett, and it's Harkless in at the small forward spot.
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Barrett the pass to Payton. Randle left side. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back. Finished off the break. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He is a monster in transition. Wall operates in the open court at an elite level. I'm not sure there's anyone who finishes better on the break.
Back to Gibson. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And here's Barrett. He's got 8, and there's the pass to Harkless. Randall dishes to Harkless. 3 on the clock. There's the 3. The Knicks rebound. Pass to Gibson. Here's Randall. He's covered by Hachimura. Randall passes to Gibson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Knicks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
After being picked 7th out of Kentucky back in 2014 by the Lakers, you remember Julius Randle, an auspicious start to his career, breaking his leg on his very first NBA game. That has not deterred him.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And a new group in for the Knicks. Portis, he's checked in for Randall. Kevin Knox comes in for Harkless. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barrett. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Payton. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Frank looking better and better here on the offensive end.
Smith inside, working on Portis. Mahimi, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Here's Knox. He's covered by Brown. Knox misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Bullock with it. Passes to Knox. Now Bullock. Back to Knox. Just 4 to shoot. Right side Gibson. Pulls it from 20. Hit the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Knox has got 5 now.
Nice job of Knox just being in the right spot right there for the rebound.
Stolen by Bullock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Wagner's checked in, and New York with a change here too. Robinson's checked in. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Mahimi. Trying to get open is Robinson. New York, no good that time either. Wizards trail by 14. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Pass to Ntilikina. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Knox. He's defended by Wagner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
Beal's checked in for Washington. Hall comes in for Smith, and a switcher also for New York. And Ellington's checked in for Bobby Portis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Knox. He has 5. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Bullock, good.
Yeah, Knox trying to improve in this portion of his offensive game, distribution.
Here's Wall. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Wall's got 8 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Out to the right wing. Now the pass to Ntilikina. Robinson left side. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Knicks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mahimi is out there at Bryant, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Mo Harkless, the basket on the assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one. And stolen by Ellington. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
The drive by Beal. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Payton passes to Ellington. In the corner, Barrett with it. Harkless with it, working on Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. Wall wide open. Offline with his 3.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Portis is checked in. Barrett dishes to Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And stolen by Portis. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Hachimura kicks to Wall. To halt the run, the Wizards with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the layup is good. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. No good on the 3. Wizards trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Barrett slams it in.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
New York leading by 15. To the left wing. Back to Payton. New York moving the ball around. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Beal. 6 to shoot. Here's Portis. Harkless on the wing. It's stolen by Hachimura.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Free throw, good. Portis. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. Damian Dotson comes in for Barrett. And it's Dennis Smith in for Elfrid Payton. Napier finds Mahinmi. Back to Napier. Now Grant. Pass to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Passes it to Harkless. Dotson in the corner. Back to Harkless. To the wing right side. Dotson the pass to Robinson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Knicks lead by 17. Brown feeling it out a bit. From deep three-point range. The shot off that time. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it. It's the NBA, and we've got time for a quick pregame.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Elfrid Payton. Taj Gibson is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Malik Beasley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Towns. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist from Randle.
Gibson going to work. Fun to watch him do that. Knows he has what it takes to score from the painted area.
Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Pass to Okogie. Now Towns. Misses from close range. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Barrett kicks to Gibson. Lays it up off the glass. Gibson's got his second basket.
Yeah, you know, this is the totality of Gibson's game. I mean, he's a guy who takes on everybody when he's looking to score.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Russell dishes to Towns. Beasley with a clean look, and it's off from three-point range.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Pass to Russell. Towns, high post. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. You know, Greg, you asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
They get it back. Gibson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Gibson engaged and attacking on offense. When he's active like that, he draws the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. James Johnson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Jake Layman comes in for Josh Okogie. And Culver's subbed in for Malik Beasley.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Here's Knox. Left side, Gibson. The pass to Ntilikina. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Johnson.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys there will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Culver. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the wing. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
Tell you what, it should absolutely be illegal for a 7-footer to be able to leave the ground that fast, but Towns has made it legal.
Here's Ntilikina. Misses in close. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Knox. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
How about that guy's a big-time answer? He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
Pass to Ntilikina. Fires the 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains, going into the...
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
You know, the talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Knicks, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Payton is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, we're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies. Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
Well, as a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for you. David, thank you for that one. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Right side, Russell. To the wing on the left. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson goes in. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Now it's a 7-point New York lead.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one is good by Beasley.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Hernan Gomez against Barrett to the middle. And Harkless slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
New York leading by 7 to the inside. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And stolen by Payton. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Russell from long range. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Barrett passes it to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Russell against Randall. The 19-foot shot. Russell, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Harkless the pass to Robinson. The feed to Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, it takes young guys a little while to figure it out, and after 4 up-and-down seasons with the Lakers, Julius Randle joined New Orleans in 2018, busted out for over 20 points per game with the Pelicans.
The Knicks making a switch here. Portis, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Maurice Harkless. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barrett. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Payton. Knox the pass to Randall. Pass to Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. Puts one up from 19. That one doesn't go. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Help for the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Towns, Malik Beasley out there with Russell, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you can hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You can go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Randall left side. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Randall. Towns with the steal. The Timberwolves another fast break chance here.
Yeah, you know, this is just too easy for Okogie. I mean, the defense cannot afford to let him get deep, established position.
New York leading by 8.
And Josh Okogie, a rugged wing defender out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and he takes an awful lot of pride in that aspect of his game, Greg. He wants to lock people up. Always active with his hands around the ball.
Randall makes it off the glass. Randall's got 7.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 10-point game.
What can you do when Towns is knocking these shots down? A big man with a dynamite killer jumper.
Ellington the pass to Gibson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Bobby Portis comes in for Randall. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Harkless. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for R.J. Barrett. Okogie, the pass to Noel. And the dunk by Towns.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Inside. Here's the break. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in, and Towns no good on that one.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills too. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And he gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point New York lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Towns throws it down.
And this is Karl Anthony Towns at his very best. When he's got it going like this, he keeps it going.
Ellington the pass to Portis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. That's now 8 points for Bobby Portis. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Down low, here's Towns. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ntilikina kicks to Bullock. Right side, Portis. 4 on the clock. There's the lob to Portis.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Here's Ntilikina. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
There's the pass to Layman. A shot by Culver. Nobody around. Towns kicks to Layman. Drills the three-pointer. Layman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Outstanding vision from Karl Anthony Towns. Not only is he willing to give it up, but he's ready to find his teammates when they're open.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Robinson. All alone. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots from the elbow. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Payton. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Barrett not, so the wingman. Julius Randle is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot. Timberwolves trail by 8. Russell kicks to Hernan Gomez. He feeds it to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Outside, Towns. It's Beasley on the wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Back to Johnson, right wing. And here's Hernangomez outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Basket good. And the Knicks lead by 9. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Now, here is Hernangomez. Towns kicks to Russell. Passes to Hernangomez for 3. And D'Angelo Russell good for 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Knox the pass to Barrett. Payton against Russell. Here's Knox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. He hits both from the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 8. Beasley, the pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Beasley. Johnson with it. On deep. It's rebounded by New York. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Payton outside. To the paint. Gibson passes to Randall. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Knox. That shot off. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell with it. Now Payton defending. And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close.
Oh, the power on that prudent.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Payton surveying the floor. Plays it up and banks it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Johnson outside. Beasley kicks to Russell. A 3-ball. Kept alive, Minnesota. Pass to Johnson. Feeds to Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 15 points in just the second half. Russell against Payton. The dish now to Gibson. Back to Payton. Good work defensively by Johnson. Timberwolves trail by 6. Puts it up for Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
To the middle. And Barrett the bucket on the assist from Randall. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And coming through in a big way, you have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Here's Payton. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line, Towns lets nothing stand in his way. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And the pass to Okogie. Tries a three. He's off on that one. Randall with the ball. Kicks it to Payton. From deep. So it's New York picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. The Knicks never look better than they did earlier on, getting off.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. So the New York starting five. Taj Gibson is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Payton. Then it's Barrett, and it's Harkless in at the 3 slot. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Dort in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Adams trying to free himself up. Great D that time from Gibson. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Knicks. Here's Harkless, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Randle, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randle, but he powers through it anyway.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Randle throws it down.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
So it's the Thunder now. 6-point game. Ball against Payton. Unloads from 9. That one off the back iron and out.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And playing alongside Zion Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism, but make no mistake about it, R.J. Barrett is a big-time athlete.
And Greg, I think maybe as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the physical tools, but the mental makeup and the work habits to be great.
Now, here's Barrett. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Tipped away. Here's Paul. Count that one.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Now here's Payton. He kicks it to Barrett. Right side Gibson. Paul with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dort. That shot off the mark. And New York will come the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Portis comes in for Julius Randle. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Payton.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
Ntilikina kicks to Robinson. It's stolen by Muscala. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Diallo. Count the basket. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. The Knicks making a switch here. Knox is checked in. Ntilikina passes to Robinson. And the rejection by Noel. There's Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now Bullock. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And stolen by Noel. And they're on the break. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Schroeder. Ferguson kicks it over to Schroeder. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for New York.
That speed makes it really difficult to keep pace with Frank Ntilikina. He got the step, and it's over.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Schroeder, left side. Goes up on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP.
The guys on the team already tell me.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. Portis is out there with Knox. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Ellington in at the two-guard position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Fires the three. Kept alive.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Portis kicks to Payton. Feeds it to Robinson. Adams, some nice D. The Thunder with the lead. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, he knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Payton looking it over. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, at 6'4", Elfrid Payton has great size at his position and uses it to his advantage to score inside.
And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That is his first foul of the game. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Randall comes in for Bobby Portis. Harkless is checked in for Kevin Knox. And Barrett subbed in for Wayne Ellington. They grabbed their own miss. Out to Gallinari. Back to Adams. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Dort. And Adams now top of the key. Gallinari on the wing. 5 on the clock. Paul for 3. But they'll get another chance. Out to Gallinari. Over in the corner, Paul. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Payton's shot is off. And here are the Thunder now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Paul passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. For the Thunder, Muscala comes in for Steven Adams. And Diallo subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Knicks. Ntilikina comes in for Payton. Ntilikina passes to Randall. Count it. Randall's got 6.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Here's Paul. No good on that one. Randall with some nice D. Knicks trail by 5. Deflects the pass. Barrett dishes to Harkless. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line. Harkless hits them both. Here's Diallo. 8 points for him. Paul looking over the floor. From the line. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 7.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Gallinari finds Diallo. Here's Dort. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. The shot's good from Paul.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Randall. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Paul right side. Stolen by Bullock. Harkless, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Certain guys give their teams a lot more than the box score. Jack Stevens. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs. That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Hall out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. It's stolen by Barrett. And now the Knicks on the break. Payton with the ball. And that one goes long. The Thunder leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Barrett. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game. Hall finds Adams. And it's good. 2 points.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
And becoming more of a playmaker, Doris, I think that's where Adams made the most in terms of improvement last season.
The numbers would back that up, Greg, because he practically doubled his assist rate. The Thunder actually ran their offense through him a little bit more often, and the team shared the ball more as a whole. For Brad Stevens, he said OKC was one of his favorite teams to watch last season, and there were many people who felt the same way.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Ball outside. 11 feet away, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time, and New York will come the other way. Here's Barrett, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Floats one up. Here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. Adams against Randall. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
And R.J. Barrett setting records in the ACC for scoring as a freshman. Talk about his offensive package.
Well, Greg, for me, this guy is wired to score. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, and he can pass it. And I think he's at his absolute best when he's attacking the rim.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Portis comes in for Julius Randle. Knox, he's checked in for Harkless. And Ellington is subbed in for Payton. Robinson kicks to Portis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And people talk a lot about Diallo's athleticism, but this guy also plays with a high motor.
You're right, Greg. He's always in attack mode. He runs the floor, willing to crash the boards. And defensively, this guy shows great lateral quickness, great tenacity, footwork. I get that he's raw, but the upside is absolutely there.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. It's good.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
Schroeder surveying the floor. From the wing. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Ferguson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. To the inside. Portis, the pass to Robinson. Back to Portis, uncovered. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
The pass to Ferguson. Schroeder outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Noel. Here's Ferguson out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Schroeder's got 8.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Ellington with it. Diallo's there. Knox the pass to Portis. And it's Noel with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And that one's good. Schroeder. Knicks trail by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's stolen by Muscala. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. There's the lob to Portis. No good there.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Schroeder, left side. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Oklahoma City leading by 11, and on the floor for New York here in the fourth. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Reggie Bullock is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Knox in at the small forward.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Here's Knox, defended by Paul. Here's Ntilikina, and Adams sends it back, and they get it back. Passes it to Knox, just 4 to shoot. Here's Ferguson. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Shoots over Bullock. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting to the in-between game, taking what the defense gives him.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. And a new group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Reese Harkless comes in for Kevin Knox. It's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Payton in for Frank Ntilikina. Oklahoma City on D. Here's Payton. Barrett dishes to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Up top, Adams. Down low, Gibson with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Gallinari. Here's Adams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Randall throws it down.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Paul against Payton. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Kicks it to Adams. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. He's all alone by himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now, here's Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. All up top. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. George got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Chris Paul.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Paul can't get it to go. And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Down by 15. Looking to get it going, and it's laid in by Paul.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
It's tipped. Payton kicks to Barrett. Back to Payton. Chalk up 2 there.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
It's Noel, high post. Paul outside. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation.
Well, Kevin.
David Aldridge, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for New York, they've got Barrett. Harkless is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. Now here's Harkless. Payton outside. There's the feed to Barrett. Beal with the block.
Oh, man. Excellent display of recognition on the rejection. Beal seems to be a step ahead of the opposition. Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for New York. Now the pass to Randle. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Randle's got the first points up on the board here for the Knicks. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Bryant is doubled. Outside for Beal. Lob pass to Bryant. It's stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Throws it up high.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. And Bryant slams it in.
When Bryant attacks like that, he almost can't be stopped. Defense stays out of his way.
That's good from Randle on the assist by Payton. And that's now 6 points for Julius Randle. Pass to Hachimura. The Wizards working the ball around now. Bryant's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside for Beal. Passes to Hachimura. Here's Bonga. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Payton against Bryant. Here's Bonga.
Oh, he's solid on defense right there. It's just solid. Randle showing more versatility on that end of the floor.
Here's Barrett. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bryant looking over the floor. To the paint. Pass to Hachimura. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Here's Wall following the score by Taj Gibson. Throws up, and Randle throws it down.
You see the good speed, especially for a power forward. Randle making plays in transition.
New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And yes, it's good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Wizards trail by 10. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. Randle kicks to Harkless. Payton passes to Barrett. Back to Payton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hachimura finds Bryant. Right side Beal. Here is Bryant. Barrett covering. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And floor spacing is key for any offense. And that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. It's good on the putback.
And they are attacking the rim
and getting great results.
It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Bertans with the ball. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Bullock kicks to Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Wizards trail by 12. To the middle. The kick out to Brown. The 3 from Bertans. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. The pass to Smith. To the inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. Knox with the ball. Pass to Ntilikina. Dishes to Robinson. Bullock with it. Brown on him. With 4 seconds on the clock, Bullock good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion.
And so it's the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Robinson. And it's Knox in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. In the corner, Knox with it. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. 2 points. That one goes.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Smith dishes to Mahinmi. Stolen by Robinson. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his first foul. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Knox. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Ogner's checked in. Ntilikina kicks to Ellington. Inside, Robinson. Oh!
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
Here's Payton. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Ntilikina looking it over. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I like seeing Ntilikina keep his balance despite the contact. This is how he converts these and ones.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV side. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Harkless comes in for Portis. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Frank Ntilikina.
As the #1 pick in the draft, Wallace always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
Payton outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Ellington. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 to shoot. Harkless the pass to Randall. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Wall passes it to Bonga to the left side wing. Wagner passes to Hachimura. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
But look at Hachimura making good use of his length. I mean, he goes up inside and reaches through to a shot.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And the 6'4", 185-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
The Knicks making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Lyons checked in. New York leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Harkless. And Harkless slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and his lead with scores.
And a fast break now for New York. Randall outside. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And New York making a change here. Knox is checked in. Mahimi's checked in for the Wizards. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
Washington with the ball. Trailing by 17. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Payton kicks to Barrett. 59 seconds left in the first half. To the wing right side, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And a more traditional in the paint big for most of his career. Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And then defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
Bobby Portis is checked in for New York. Payton is checked in for the Wizards.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
And the dunk by Payton.
But tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. It helps him see the open man.
The Knicks leading by 14. Out left to the wing. Portis, the pass to Gibson. It's stolen by Mahimi. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, you got to love how high Bill gets. He's terrific at ramming it in on alley-oop.
Payton passes to Knox. Pass to Portis. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so we wrap up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A fantastic first quarter from Julius Randle. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. Payton dishes to Gibson. Out to Payton. Over in the corner, Randall. 5 to shoot. And then Randall slams it in.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
To the paint. It's tipped. Gibson with the steal. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Barrett slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Hachimura the pass to Bryant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Frank Ntilikina comes in for Elfrid Payton. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Bertanis, he's checked in for Bryant. Robinson finds Randall. Lock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Fires from 14, and the Knicks miss again. Wizards trail by 14. One-on-one fast break. Banked in off the glass.
Beal is so dangerous in the open floor. He can burn you with his speed, his shooting, in pretty much every way.
Harkless with it. He's against Hachimura. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Beal gets a wide-open look. No good with the triple. New York leading by 14. Barrett kicks to Harkless. Back to Barrett. Good, nice job down low. Barrett's got 8 points. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Here's Ntilikina. Robinson passes to Harkless. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 14. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. He has 6.
Come on. How do you contain Bill right there? I mean, at times he just muscles shots in against tough defense.
Ntilikina passes to Robinson. Off on the layup. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high, quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Ntilikina passes to Robinson. Beal taking his time here.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Ntilikina. Randall outside. Inside. Robinson kicks to Harkless. There's the pass to Ntilikina. Bobbed up there for Robinson.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Pass to Beal. Harkless with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Good on the shot. And now a 12-point New York lead.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
Bonga the pass to Wall. Here's Bonga. Here's Ntilikina. Over to Wall. Off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Knox out there with Portis. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Payton in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Ellington, the pass to Portis. And here is Ellington. It's Portis atop the key. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. And a switcher also for Washington. Bradley Beal's checked in for Gary Payton. Wizards trail by 14. Smith drives in. Wagner kicks to Mahinmi. He dishes it to Brown. Off target with his 3. Here's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Payton dishes to Bullock. Outside Portis. Passes it to Payton. In the corner, Knox with it. Bullock with it. Bryant with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Lob pass to Bryant. The kick out to Brown. Great D that time from Portis. The Knicks leading by 14. Pass to Payton. Over to the left wing. Outside Portis. Back to Payton. Outside Portis. Some nice passing by New York here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bertens, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wizards trail by 14. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Payton against Smith. Payton drives in. And again, New York turns it over.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Smith, the pass to Brown. Out to Smith. To the inside. Bryant. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Knox. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Knox the pass to Payton. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for R.J. Barrett.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Portis, the pass to Gibson. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Pass to Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, the speed of Smith and his ability to change gears constantly keeps the D on their toes. He has a knack for picking up fouls while shooting.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Damian Dotson comes in for Kevin Knox. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Dennis Smith in for Elfrid Payton. Smith the pass to Robinson. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Ellington to the left side wing. Portis finds Ellington, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Now Napier. He feeds it to Mahimi. Pass to Napier. Lets it go. Can't connect. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. So once they started to really play in
Hello, basketball fans. You've got payday.
Kevin, good evening.
Knows it very well, D.A. Thank you so much. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Also, Malik Beasley out there. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And for the Knicks, Taj Gibson is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Barrett at the 2 guard. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Down low, Payton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Beasley kicks to Towns. That one, no good. Great D that time from Gibson. Here's Barrett. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Barrett following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Gibson dishes to Harkless. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Russell passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Gibson in the post. Towns on him.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Pass to Barrett. Back to Gibson. Yep, it counts.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the pass to Russell. Kicks it out to Beasley. Offensive rebound. Towns, the pass to Okogie. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And that one is good by Beasley.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
The Knicks leading by 4. Randle passes to Gibson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Portis, he's checked in for Randle. Kevin Knox comes in for Maurice Harkless. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Payton. drills it from outside.
So huge for this offense if Johnson can be consistent with that jump shot. When he's connecting from deep, just eases everything up.
Here's Ntilikina. Johnson with the block. Here's Noel, and Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, pass to Culver for the three. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Knox to the middle. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Johnson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Here's Ntilikina. The lead is 2. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Out to the right wing. Here's Knox. Left side, Portis. Bullock passes to Ntilikina. Second shot opportunity. Robinson kicks to Portis. Here's Ntilikina. New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. And Ellington's checked in for Knox. 2 shots. Good on both. Timberwolves trail by 4. Beasley, the pass to Russell. Beyond the arc. Towns, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got his second bucket.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And stolen by Russell. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks lead by 2. And the second. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Wayne Ellington. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The Knicks with the lead. Portis in the post, defended by Towns. Nice shot by Portis.
And how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hernan Gomez passes to Towns. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Julius Randle's checked in for Bobby Portis. Barrett comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Frank Ntilikina. Minnesota also making some changes. James Johnson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Culver's subbed in for Josh Okogie.
Yeah, Randle does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That is his first foul of the game. Jake Layman's checked in for Minnesota. This one for 3. No good that time. And New York the other way now. Down low, here's Barrett. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Payton. It's Barrett on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, There are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Russell finds Towns to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Towns throws it down.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense...
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Payton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, saw the opportunity, did Elfrid Payton, and inside capitalized.
It's stolen by Barrett. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Floats it up for Randall. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Russell with a wide open look. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Ellington the pass to Randall. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
And Towns throws it down.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Ellington the pass to Payton. Here's Randall. Payton finds Randall. Here's Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And already a leader at such a young age, Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Maurice Harkless. Kevin Knox comes in for R.J. Barrett. Reggie Bullock, who's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Ntilikina in for Payton. And a fast break now for New York. Floats it up for Randall. Passes it to Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Okogie's got 6.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Okogie misses. And a fast break now for New York. Randall's running. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Towns with the steal. He doesn't hit that one. Julius Randle getting it done for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And that'll do.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. FCU's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Russell is out there with Beasley. And it's Hernan Gomez in a power forward position.
Randall is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
Outside, Russell. Harkless with the steal. Here's Payton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 6.
Payton seems to have a knack for getting to the right spot, and this time predicted it.
Hernan Gomez passes to Towns. Beasley with for 3, Okogie. The rebound by Gibson. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hernan Gomez kicks to Russell. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks leading by 5. Randall dishes to Payton. Here's Barrett. Right side, Gibson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gibson's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Taj Gibson's postgame continues to improve, that time showing a nice touch.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. And Kevin Knox is subbed in for Harkless. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed's checked in. Johnson comes in for Hernan Gomez. Jake Layman's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Culver's subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Pass to Knox. Just 5 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Portis, who's checked in for Gibson. Reggie Bullock comes in for Barrett. And Ellington is subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Noel's checked in.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Ellington finds Robinson. To the inside. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Noel. Got a piece of it. Timberwolves passing it around. Johnson surveying the floor. The pass to Noel. To the paint. And it's Layman in the corner. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. But they recover it. Here's Reed. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Layman gets the bucket.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
New York leading by 5. Robinson passes to Ellington. Inside, Portis. And he banks in the layup. Portis has got 6. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. To the right side. Throws it up high. Robinson pulls it in.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Ellington kicks to Bullock. Pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Knicks. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns at the elbow. The 19-foot shot and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Possessing the touch from there. I like when Towns shows off that smooth mid-range game.
Bullock passes to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Reggie Bullock. Julius Randle is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Barrett, and it's Ntilikina in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Gibson. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Okogie. Bucket is good. Okogie's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Harkless is checked in for New York. Payton comes in for Ntilikina. That free throw good from Randle.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randle is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Payton against Russell. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 8th assist in the game.
And how about Towns' activity level there, sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
Beasley comes with the double team. Here's Payton. Makes it off the glass.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And Randle throws it down.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton is skilled enough to find the open man.
Beasley, the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Payton against Russell. Payton, good.
An assertive Elfrid Payton is a better Elfrid Payton.
Harkless with the steal. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. Floats it up for Randle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Payton finds Gibson, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. James Johnson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Jake Layman comes in for Josh Okogie. Jacob Evans is checked in for Malik Beasley. And Culver's subbed in for Russell.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there? Skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Over to the wing to take the lead. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, Barrett not giving up and making a difference.
Passes to Layman. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Payton kicks to Barrett. Out to Payton. And he feeds it to Gibson. Clock at 4. Back to Payton. Plenty of space. Oh, offensive interference. So it's the Timberwolves now. A 2-point game. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
Randall passes to Barrett. To the inside. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target from downtown. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
2 free throws coming up, and the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're behind by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
And a view of the skyscraper. And let's go.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you, D.A. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chris Paul. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for the Knicks, we've got Mo Harkless. Payton is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Randall. And it's Gibson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Adams on the follow.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Randall kicks to Barrett. Passes it to Gibson. Count that one.
I love the ball movement there. He puts that on a silver platter. He just served him up.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Boy, Adams showing a bit of quickness on the drive. Fantastic athleticism for a guy his size.
Right side, Gibson. Randall left side. Trying to get open is Gibson. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
It's stolen. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Unable to get that one. So New York will take it the other way. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Payton outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Randall. Kicks it to Harkless. Clock at 6. Back to Randall. New York needs to get off a shot. Gibson trying to get open is Randall, and it's Gibson that time on the assist from Randall.
Julius Randall can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Paul, no one around him. Misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Harkless. Now here's Payton. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bullock with it, now guarded by Gallinari. Randall no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Down low, stolen by Robinson. Randall left side. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Payton with the ball. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Randall. Trying to get open is Robinson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Paul against Barrett. Gallinari outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he almost had a... And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Here's Ntilikina. 51 seconds left to play here in the first, and the Knicks miss again.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Offensive rebound. Noel passes to Ferguson. Schroeder up top. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Dennis Schroeder over the years, boy, as he started to harness all that energy and talent.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And New York making a change here. Ellington's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Diallo, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson misses. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Ferguson's shot is good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Ntilikina passes to Knox. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
And there it is for him. Here's Ntilikina. And the basket by Knox.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
1 second left.
This is where the length of Kevin Knox helps him on the defensive end. What a physical advantage.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs. Trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, Mike Muscala out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Ferguson in at the small forward position.
Absolutely ferocious finish from Mr. Knox. Just salute him.
And Muscala has it in the corner. Back to Schroeder. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. A different look for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Bobby Portis. Barrett comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Peyton in for Ntilikina. Then for the Thunder, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Muscala. Alinari comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Paul subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And so it's New York with it. Harkless dishes to Barrett. To the paint. Here's Gibson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Diallo. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Noel's got 4 points this quarter.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it, never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
And Gibson kicks to Payton. Over Paul. Pass to Harkless. Here's Gibson. Harkless on the wing. The pass to Barrett. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
It's Barrett on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Julius Randle comes in for Harkless. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Wayne Ellington. And then for Oklahoma City, Dort's checked in. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Diallo.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Robinson hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Paul looking over the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Thunder shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Paul. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Payton passes to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. And there's the feed to Randle. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Randle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Paul can't get it to go. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Knicks. And Barrett slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. The 19-foot shot, it'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Paul.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot.
Here's Barrett. Trying to get open is Robinson. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. Passes it to Dort. Back to Paul. The 3. Again, the miss by Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Knicks have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
The drive by Schroeder. No good with the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And that'll... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And that's...
When I
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got Barrett. Harkless is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Payton in at the point. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Payton dishes to Randle. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Good on the bucket. Paul's got 7 points.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adams. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Ellington's checked in for New York. Ntilikina comes in for Payton. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Thunder. Diallo comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's remember, Taj Gibson is one of the most physical players in the league on both ends. He loves to pick up these fouls.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ferguson's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Paul outside, inside. Adams' shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Ellington, the pass to Randle. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Paul outside. From 11 feet away. So the wing on the left. Back to Noel. Pass to Ferguson. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Paul. The offensive rebound. Adams. It's deflected, but they get it back. Here's Noel. Here's Adams. He kicks to Noel. Pass to Paul. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And Harkless with the basket on the assist from Randle. And now a 6-point Knicks lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's the lob to Adams. Kicks it out to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 9.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Noel. Shoots from 8. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Paul.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Then for the Thunder, Mike Muscala comes in for Adams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. Payton, trying to get open is Robinson. Poked loose. Schroeder against Payton. Outside Portis. Shoots over Schroeder. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Schroeder looking around. Poked away. It's taken away by Payton. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here now the Thunder. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Payton against Schroeder. Robinson. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 5 rebounds tonight. And New York making a change here. Barrett's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Gallinari, he's checked in for Noel. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the first one drops. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Thunder trailing by 4. Schroeder, right side, lets it go from deep. And no good. And New York the other way now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Knox the pass to Robinson. And the shot goes down. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Muscala kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Schroeder missing. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Knicks. They're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Oklahoma City right now, Schroeder and Gilgeous-Alexander pair up in the backcourt. Muscala is out there, Gallinari, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bullock. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Now Bullock. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Here's Dort. Out to Gallinari. With his first shot attempt. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And just a solid all-around offensive threat. Gallinari gets how to generate points.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari, and he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And even with 1 miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Here's Gallinari. Here's Muscala, and he's able to get it back. Schroeder, right side, and finally they hit 1.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Portis drives in. First free throw is good. A different look for New York. Randall's checked in for Robinson. Harkless comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Payton in for Reggie Bullock. The Thunder also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. And Paul's subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Taj Gibson's checked in for Bobby Portis. Passes it to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Payton with the ball. Chris Paul covering. And there's Randall on the assist from Payton. 8 points for Julius Randle.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Here's Paul. Brings it from 9 feet away.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Barrett dishes to Payton. Adams against Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Randall. Gallinari with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Offensive rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the middle. And Torch gets it to go.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Payton up top. Defended by Paul. Payton passes to Harkless. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Paul. Knicks with the rebound. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Barrett against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closer. Harkless finds Payton. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense. That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Payton passes to Gibson. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Adams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Adams against Payton. Right side Gibson.
This Taj Gibson loves getting physical. Doesn't matter how aggressive you are.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Now, here's Barrett. Over in the corner, Harkless.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Paul for 3. And so it's the Knicks with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.